girl could do you wrong, feeding off of your attention and keep stringing you along. You tell my sleep at night, I guess that's how we've lit out on the demons, right? Trying to be a good Christian, but it seems tonight the Eden light is slowly dissipating. When in the basement, the windows placing, low-key infiltrating these bitter pagans who lit and wasting time, getting drunk and fucking in college bodies. While I'm on sad boy hours in my dorm, shit is gnarly. I'm at Sparky and my grandpa and my fam, they cut me off like what I'm doing on my wrist. I take the knife and slowly saw. What I saw on that bed was a husk of my old man. Think about you every night when I'm sucking a toe jam. A gun on my head is a bit of a bold plan to get to heaven quick, cause shit bro, I'm cold and alone and drowning any pill that I can find. Lord forgive me in advance, sometimes I pray he let me die. Props to live inside a world where an EpiPen more than $500 in the house. The market crashing, everything collapsing, everything and everyone around me burning to the ground. I'm so numb to these emotions, I can't smile, I can't frown. Ayo, loaded in a fucking mall. I just snorted a whole bag of coke and dosed the Adderall. It's G-Day and I'm going for your throats for I'm in padded walls. Fuck the world and this is my revenge because I've had it, dog. Pull up to the spot, there's a couple in sight, holding hands while walking into the building alone at night. Yeah, I'm prone to snipe, I aiming and pop the man, have his girl screaming rape, but then I decapitate her. Yeah, now my world's bleeding into yours. Never thought you'd have to deal with me before. Thought you could ignore me and leave me soaking in beats and gore, but now I am a beast. You have forsaken me, abandoned me, cast me out. 0 ounces of charity, you just banished me. I sprint right up the escalator, baby, in a carriage. I slam it against the floor to stain the boy who you cherish is dead, and then a bullet straight into his mother's head. I never died, but this the fucking revenge of the undead. I rush a prostitute, shank her, then force the corpse to give me head. I'm in bed with it, infrared beams and lead await any fed who attempt to apprehend me. End me, please. Put a bullet in my temple, yeah, I'm banging on my knees. Yeah, that's how I'm going now. Put me in the news, I prove at least I'm leaving loud. Just like the shit I smoke, bank account don't got a large amount, but now my check is cash via reverence from the slaughterhouse. These rappers really bitches, they ain't talk about no real shit. They ain't never been on no block, tucking no steel quick. Still though they would laugh at my shit and say it's whack, but couldn't do half good of a job, and that's a fact. Yeah, I want all the smoke like fucking Copenhagen. I'ma put your carcass in my basement, 0 hesitation. I made me a mask after giving you a special facelift. Y'all suck all the love from my heart, feel like there's only hatred. Yeah, I'm abrasive, hate shit, psycho. There's really no telling all the places I might go. Shove a vacuum cleaner up a click to give her some lipo. Damn, she had a fetus to lead us, that's just the price though.
I used to give a fuck, now I don't have any fucks left. I used to care so much, now I give a fuck less. Goodbye to all the stress, all the weight is off my chest. I used to give a fuck, now I give a fuck less. No fucks left.
You see, I used to think my style was cancerous. 5'10", 200 pounds, the most obsessive of analysts. Thought if I got up on stage that I'd be bodied by panelists. Now I'm smoking opposition like you thugs do with cannabis. When it's up, I just handle it, break it down again. When all your peers are casually sinning, you start to doubt your friends. You show a hoe some paper, her titties will start to bounce again. But she won't give her husband a kitty, she won't put out again. This world is full of poses, so you gotta be a monster in this bitch. Murder prostitutes and rape their bodies often in this bitch. Use them as the meat they were, won't dig no coffin for the switch. Eat the meat off of them bones, the cops be pausing at the scene. Cause I'm balling at the seams and I'm stretching all these spleens, ripping intestines of adolescence and drain the chrome and D. Cause I'm brawling all these chains, staples to walls, it's all my scheme. Decapitate your balls to decorate the halls, it's all a dream.
I used to give a fuck, now I don't have any fucks left. I used to care so much, now I give a fuck less. Goodbye to all the stress, all the weight is off my chest. I used to give a fuck, now I give a fuck less. No fucks left.
Till you wake up in my warehouse where a nightmare's waiting. If they hated me anyways as a normie in his basement, then I might as well go ape shit, go raping faces. This faceless is brazen, no bull, cause this fire spreading throughout entire nation. Just blew up the fire station, nobody's saving you. Holy Jesus, there's some things that Satan do, so my faith in you. Father, what should I do with these crazed thoughts that I get from my OCD? Often why people nodding no longer depressed, because they are me and all me, I'm still me for real. I'm the same suicidal titan rebuilt with the best steel. Yes, I shred deals those that never been down to parasite. No paradise with fans and mics will ever get this cancer right. I plan to fight anyone who want it, come get it. Glock with a switch gets you with it. Where is you headed? Embedded my flow in Reddit and X's where all these poses complain. And since I guess nobody want me, I'm alone through the pain.
Yeah. Now I don't have any fucks left. I used to care so much. Now I give a fuck less. Goodbye to all the stress. All the weight is off my chest. I used to give a fuck. Now I give a fuck less. No fucks left.
You think these rappers going hard in the paint because all they talk about is sex and how much money they make? Or behind closed doors, the church of tatties not in their face. If you still don't believe in Christ, you better pick up the pace, because the end time's coming soon and most people gon' go to hell. Satanism and sodomy in the classroom is what we've dealt with for generations, but they pushed it slow so we couldn't tell. Started out with Ghost Monkey trial, evolved into something else, and evolution was the blueprint for the justification of taking prayer out of schools and proposing more legislation to weaken theology and protect idiocracy. Screw tradition and infect the world with woke mediocrity. Rather than meritocracy, they want corporate monopoly. Filthy capitalist pigs opposed to regular quality. Google, Amazon, SpaceX, and lead us in a technocracy. DT prospecting pedals are frontin' like he's a prophecy. If you ain't on the island, reveal the list. You said that you had been bodies, got no spot, probably broke after she got ran through at the White House. Does it sign now? And the price now is the great reset. All these issues really making me stress. A leader scientist been using AI to funnel fun and construction of a third temple. The Antichrist about to run it. These kids are confused and struggling and led into changing genders. The term of which was created by doctors who used their blenders to mutilate the genitals of boys when they were birthed and was sexually gratified watching them cry and squirm. There were two of them and both of them committed suicide. So when they tell you this is not about children, it is a lie. Won't cater to the Messiah, cause all my ayahs walking quick. My target is the one who Jesus said the devil's marking them. I'm marking them in their worldviews because they're evil. All you weasels better get out my seat before you get equalized. We read between the lines, I see what I see evil. Really think you could surprise me and dive with a deagle in your hand, but I'ma pull out the shotty. And when I'm done, I'm finna cut across right into your body. They putting poison in the air that convince you not to get vaxxed. Make music confuse the youth, leading folks to the prison sets with no cameras so they get beaten, raped, and killed on the daily. If I exposed all their corruption, they would probably jail me, but no one cares about reformation, even if you're there for petty crime. Convinced you climate change is unreal because they are compromised. Intentionally find various ways to curb population, trusting universal health is impossible just to save the park. The cash inside their pockets while they tax the same percentages. Why are they dealt the same? Cause it's low middle class American terror. Sex with you are inside those big mega churches, avoiding politics for dollars like the soul of the purpose. Why is prostitution legal just because it's on the internet? These politicians don't care about our men losing their intellect. They hear what's patriarchal and what's stuff that's backwards. Their lack of moral absolutes gonna leave some room for disaster. Why the government be regulating guns and recreationals, but couldn't give a damn about equalizing our own playing field. When it comes to the rich man whose chance of entering heaven is equivalent of forcing an act to a lethal weapon. Yeah. Like I said, the last time to go to hell, like believe in Christ and burn in hell, like How you think you got the right to even run your mouth when you can't even get a job or leave your mother's house? Always looking like a slob, well that shit's nothing now. All of your success and fabrication coming crumbling. I'm not surprised your name is what your sister wishes she had. Your friends are pride flies in the bios and it isn't a fad. The only time I tolerate it is for wiping my ass, but you can't reach that cause you're way too fat. I be out here dominating every field this bed goes. You can talk about my titles and my comments, little bro, but at least my lyrics written on my own and not with GBT. There's fire in my hands when I write like my booth is DBZ. Hey, why you and your goons be talking trash inside my comments though. I just started my conquest, I got more numbers than optics. So cash inside my pockets, you still haven't had a wallet. Disrespect, so I shot back in your response was that I'm toxic. Your responses ain't your own, cause you can't match my fucking energy. Ghostwriters walk with you to your mother's car, don't pretend with me. You frontin' like my friend, but you're a hater and an enemy. Low-key, I think it's jealousy. A lot of people relish me, embellish me, and hate every day. You just can't control it, but still want me on your songs. You're just not a worthy opponent. Shit, I would throw you a bone, but you probably lack devotion. Like your biblical studies, you reppin' Jesus for the moment. But are you gon' keep your faith? I hope so, but don't know, cause you ain't bearing fruit to take part in this low ghost. Plus you're so slow, up in the brain, humping like Pogo. No show, won't go so low, dolo. Every conversation always wanna stir an argument. Drama obsessed like woman, it might be the part retard written. Ain't even a butterface, cause your whole build is horrible. Get off of the net and get employed, get deplorable. Life is fucking horrible. You cope by smoking dope, I make him float because my words can leave him hanging from a rope. But please don't worry, he'll be fine, it'll just break from the weight. A cyber bully on the track, I might be catching a case in your home state, cause we all know New York is shitty. An itty bitty committee you run with your little titties. Jealous can't afford games, can't buy GTA 6. Slashing out at me cause I'm having fun with my payments. Heck, you ain't make it out the hood and you still ain't caught a body. You say you living like a gangster, you'd be scared of karate. You think your channel's about to blow and you're so arrogant, cocky. But what you didn't expect was it would be more like Nagasaki. Making fun of my numbers when I just started a channel that's doing better than all yours combined. About to dismantle, I'm spitting shit you couldn't dream of, raps you never could handle. But every verse of yours the same slow flow. To hold a candle to my skill, you would never poppin' pills. Altogether you can't will yourself to get up and try to be any better. Mom wants you to leave the house but you can't cause you lack the cheddar. Perhaps so it'd all be better if I undid the Beretta. And who's this British man making plans and he cancels? Treats me like a stranger, that's the shit I can't handle. Rapper and creator, all y'all can do is dismantle stuff in my life I've accomplished, y'all don't even hold a candle. Like how you finna say we homies but don't hit me up. They all yet once I cut them out but never ever showed me love. Never look inwards at yourself and how you're moving. You fake it then say it's everyone else, you're not Truman. I'm losing, my marbles is the shots to the head. So I'll never quit the game till I drop and I'm dead. Thing is death has never bothered me cause I am not scared. All because I obey the prophecy that God has prepared. Moral of the story, keep your circle small. The red dot sight scopes, really I'm a Paul. Like Kobe I'm a ball, till I die for Christ though. Life is like a train, you never let it give me light bulb. Moral of the story, keep your circle small. The red dot sight scopes, really I'm a Paul. Like Kobe I'm a ball, till I die for Christ though. Life is like a train, you never let it give me light bulb. Rah. Yeah, listen, okay, I'm tired. Hillary, what was it like when you drank adrenochrome? Silly me, I should be focusing on Rosetta Stone. Killer beat, what are they really hiding? We'll never know. Spill the heat, not only off the Glock but the microphone. Killer bee, killed in a moment's notice. I'm choking foes, spill is clean. Just look at Juana's laptop and what she wrote. Is murder for witnesses, did 9 cops decide to just die? Or is there maybe more to surmise, huh? I'm the death killer, code of insanity. I shred necks filter blood out to leave its vanity. Launching my career through the sky like a canopy. I splash you with a fucking can of pee, then pose your throat to leave. A gash for the red, yellow, orange mixture to vomit up. I only listen to archbishops about love and trust. Way too many vipers who pipe ya, wanna fuck the plug. Shit, I got some snipers to snipe ya if you don't knuckle up. So where's my shooters at? Man, where's my shooters at? Eyes glowing red in the night, there's nothing new to that. Hey, where my looters at? And tell me where my Luger's at. Cause in a fucking minute I swear I might have to shoot this. So where's Medusa at? I ain't never freeze up, I see through the snakes. Everybody attacking me, but I'm used to that, I use the hate. So what you really got? Come and look me in my eyes. Yeah, she steps back because the little bitch just sees her own demise. I'm about to make a watch like Angel Michael in the private fire shop. Burn apart, she will never survive. And the cycles is hard looking deep into the sky. Where I saw my reflection and I saw my own demise. I'm only the physical and fell into the mind. I be killing it with biblical and worldly type of rhymes. I'm crawling up the mind, I find the parascripts that are. Drink the juice so the energy go through me like a star. I'm a partial impressed, I'm a star with success. I have slaughtered and ended, I've rid soldier less. I'm molested, retract till they're hot like the sun. Then I'll lecture the father like, what have I done? A little bit of prison could drive someone to insanity. So when I'm in a box, I'll the fuck you expect. My vision full of vanity and anger that is damaged so much to the point where I do not have nothing left. To conserve on a mic of my life from a dying breath. I'm a mess when testifying, death defying, best in hiding. When your head roll off with your neck deciding. Pull blades and a sore throats, that'll leave you with a sore throat. I'm fucked up and the Lord knows I'll speak the truth and get more foes. I don't wanna be immortal, too much room for a corpse to grow. And right now there's way too many more at home. was never paid by Zionists. Donald Trump took BP in a bed and I still lie in it. We voted you in to pull out of wars and you're defying this. Osama drew the blueprint but massaged the group we piloted. These humans on the accept defending Hitler disgusting me. The Nazis hated Christ, the Father says those ain't the sons to me. Fuck them all, I'm happy they're beneath the dirt and under me. Consistent in my worldview and no one can seem to plunder me. Modern Israel ain't the same exact country God protected. Call themselves the gayest state, do they forget how Sodom ended? Why should the United States fund the country you build in a second temple to summon a false messiah, the villain? To all sides I'm the villain, I'm orthodox in my point of view. Gen Z girls trying to arch like bitches cause that's who's in the stew. Even your beloved rap legends are really with it too. Pay close attention to their politics and all their fruit. Why the fuck Apocxlypticmusic so hateful in his rhetoric? Part of this culture yet he's always disrespecting it. He doesn't show the love of Christ, he's just a heretic. Man, call me what you want, it's just the truth, I'm representing it. Why the fuck Apocxlypticmusic so hateful in his rhetoric? Part of this culture yet he's always disrespecting it. He doesn't show the love of Christ, he's just a heretic. Man, call me what you want, it's just the truth, I'm representing it. Lost some friends and made some foes, some ideas, but anyone who knows my heart can see it clear. Been close to people who just wanna disappear, and it's hard to see them spiral while they're sipping on a beer. People cheer the death of ops, I don't do that. Pray for your enemies and you'll be blessed, he knew that. Now lock them up in open air prisons like it's a gulag. They shoot them while they trying to run for food and then block the newscast. Like how you finna bomb a church and say I, then bomb another fucking church and say I. I don't blame most of the soldiers, it's the man the plan was made by. But some of them are monsters who murder children, hope they die. Man, I'm just searching for the truth. I don't claim to know it all, but been researching since my youth. They only make the people think inside this booth better than the other shit they're spitting in this booth. Why the fuck Apocxlypticmusic so hateful in his rhetoric? Part of this culture, yet he's always disrespecting it. He doesn't show the love of Christ, he's just a heretic. Man, call me what you want, it's just the truth, I'm representing it. 5 years ago, Trump said regime change doesn't work, but now he's saying that regime change fucking works. What could it be? It's cause the team he's on just said it first. How did us connect and say, oh, bubble it head better burst? And fuck Iranian regimes, I hope they free the people. I'm saying out of this, gotta keep it peaceful. Don't wanna see people jabbed and dropped like a lethal needle. I'm down to talk about this matter more, but it's always feeble. Men nowadays are feeble and are scared to speak their minds. They got gay friends, they don't wanna offend or to breach the line. They don't wanna get fired from jobs, need peace of mind. I understand it, I'll be the one who keeps freaks in line. Why the fuck Apocxlypticmusic so hateful in his rhetoric? Part of this culture, yet he's always disrespecting it. He doesn't show the love of Christ, he's just a heretic. Man, call me what you want, it's just the truth, I'm representing it. Why the fuck Apocxlypticmusic so hateful in his rhetoric? Part of this culture, yet he's always disrespecting it. He doesn't show the love of Christ, he's just a heretic. Man, call me what you want, it's just the truth, I'm representing it. Why the fuck Apocxlypticmusic so hateful in his rhetoric? Part of this culture, yet he's always disrespecting it. He doesn't show the love of Christ, he's just a heretic. Man, call me what you want, it's just the truth, I'm representing it. Why the fuck Apocxlypticmusic so hateful in his rhetoric? Part of this culture, yet he's always disrespecting it. He doesn't show the love of Christ, he's just a heretic. Man, call me what you want, it's just the truth, I'm representing it. Thinking that they're hot shit. I'm about to piss on them so that they know they're not shit. Someone ought to recon them and then run up their pockets with real life guns and narcotics. Machetes are not gonna stop this. Your options are run and hide. Your beefs will be sodomized. Don't know how you'll sleep at night or can look in your daughter's eyes when you're being demographically replaced by rape gangs. I guess losing the revolutions was always your fate. Dang, I knew a few English people and they're all fags. Probably why they call the smokes, they put their lips on that. But I ain't picking a side because all of y'all trash. And that's why it's Haley's demise and she's in a ball gag. If hip-hop is a house, I'm just a guest in. Manifest destiny, fire my Smith & Wesson. Firebomb the mansion or put in a few investments. To run the OGs out of it, have the girlfriends molested. Why oh why does the UK run the fence with the worst rappers I've heard in my life? It's the epitome of being so pretend. I have bigger fish to fry, I'm being nice. Why oh why does the label Polo G owns have a problem if you preach Christ? Why oh why even if she's on her knees broke, Diddy takes advantage of the type. These two ain't big on subscribers, only his blubber. But still though, I'll give him props because Eminem is a sucker. Raised by a single mother, got angry and coped with uppers. worse than Zuda. Instead of helping remove her, that shit is fucked up. And now she's gone like a deer in headlights you can't see. Haley doesn't sue you, your other daughter's a trans freak. Ja Rule and Everlast were right, what a family. Shield for the left, cause that's the only thing you can be. Do better, proof would be disappointed. The proof is he hated disses, you always known to deploy him. The D12 is hella pathetic, y'all still children. Threatening to roll up on blocks, but don't kill shit. Old motherfuckers with an end life crisis say that Trump ruined it all, but Detroit was like this for years, decades, and you ain't do shit. Like when Proof got killed, how y'all ain't do shit. Why does the UK run the fence with the worst rappers I've heard in my life? It's the epitome of being so pretend. I have bigger fish to fry and being nice. Why does the label Polo G owns have a problem if you preach Christ? Why even if she's on her knees broke, Diddy takes advantage of the type who really spits raps they protest on the epitome. Cause telling truth to a pussy is labeled bigotry. And anyone who's thinking there's a bitch in me, hop on the track, speak on my name, reveal the mysteries. I think it's about time people learn actual history. A lot of people are shooters who aren't fit to be. I'm second fucking mozzarella like it's Italy. I ripped off my own face, no killery. I ripped off my own face, no killery. I chop you up with a machete, that's the kill of me. I preach the gospel on the track, that's the chill of me. Rip out the randomest shit, yeah, that's the fill of me. Everyone be hating on ability, agility with words so absurd you would think it's built to be Babylon every track. I'm about to bone every cat, I'm about to break every back, I'm about to break and relapse. Why does the UK run the fence with the worst rappers I've heard in my life? The epitome of being so pretend. I have bigger fish to fry and being nice. Why does the label Polo G owns have a problem if he preach Christ? Why even if she's on her knees broke, Diddy takes advantage of the type. What was it like when you drank adrenochrome? Silly me, always repeating lines to those different songs. Bring the heat, Apocxlypticmusic said they using overdone fucking flows. Alright, I get it, this should be better. Look at what I constantly losing my marbles. Good thing I don't play no games. I'm smoking ops like dope to float, so I don't need the cocaine. A little better than the average, so I'm fiending for fame. I got some shit to hit the culture with it, screaming my name. My flames won't burn, turns out burnout always takes a hold of me. But I need you to know this not no gay slam poetry. This is what it's supposed to be. The culture needs resurgence. We're spitting entire verses about sermons and wicked curses. Was common instead of bombing. Shots with feminine garbage. My target's marked soon as I spark so hard your phone will be charged quick. I'm in the market of ideas and I'm ready to win. I'm making problems disappear without a bottle of gin. Just need a Glock and a switch. Content with not being rich. Content with working my hardest and then provide for my kids. Prostitutes brainwashing the youth. Y'all, their throat should be slit. I'm not a prophet in this booth. I'm just a guy fearing shit. But how can I rock with Donald Trump after this Epstein shit? Is he on it? Why won't he reveal the Epstein list? Don't try to sigh out this leftist, you're dead and won't be missed. Political compass moving right cause we some lonely kids who had enough. Waking in my caliber, aiming in, leave a hole inside the chest, and once they're dead I'm raping it. Lyrics never miss the mark, so I don't need no aim assist. Plus I took a walk to Poland during spring just for the drip. Hillary, what was it like when you drank adrenochrome? Silly me, always repeating lines to these different songs. Bring the heat, Apocxlypticmusic said they using overdone fucking flows. Alright, I get it, this should be better. Look at what I wrote.
Every time I'm with you, girl, you make me Everybody sees it too. Thought our love was true. Now you're leaving my heart out. Left me high and dry. Thought we'd make this thing work, but you didn't try.
I ain't really tryna flex, I'm just hanging on my set shit. When they let me down to rest, cover me in on my chest, big all the time that I invest in. Teaching oppas all a listen. Schooling you is like detention. I don't even wanna mention the way that I'm spitting inside of the sooty. These rappers ain't nothing so groupie, abandon themselves anytime they see booty. I keep it strap me, I'm talking my toolie. They can't go without me like ketchup on fries. I'm cutting them out of the bed on my vibe. I'm thinking about death, but I'm feeling alive. Cause heaven is real, only trust to survive. I'm preaching a piece to slay demons on beats. Put a hole in their sheets, resurrect every week. Jesus peace in one piece, and he speaks when you see. We gon' leak energy, who is dissing on he. Kendrick, NBA, Uzi Vert, Lucifer. All these rappers anti-Christ, can't be stupider. Shout out Journal Art, yeah, this really nothing new to her. Breaking all the bones of these rappers, so nothing new to her.
Every time I'm with you, girl, you make me Everybody sees it too. Thought our love was true. Now you're leaving my heart out. Left me high and dry. Thought we'd make this thing work, but you didn't try.
I would throw him a bone, but there's no other way to tone when the label Home Polo owns and his contract leases you hold. You can't even speak about Jesus or mention his full name. This industry is satanic, yo, we could ask Lil Wayne. I'm trying to kill pain, I'm trying to switch lanes. If hip-hop is in my house, then I'm calling out in the game. I'm training in front of generous, burning the fucking mansion now. Making these silly rappers feel like Manson now, yeah. All these girls are feeling so abandoned now, yeah. Getting ran through in the club, thinking someone finna show them love when it's finally over. Well, I look photo when you fucking lose your composure. Yeah, band, sex, work, porn, and OnlyFans now. Prison for my six, where the fuck I'm finna land down. Lock me in this other people gon' be screaming man down. They don't understand yet, but they gon' understand now. Lucky all the time my Messiah was saying stand down, but now your time's up and it's time for y'all to be canned out. Druggies on the street, yeah, we give them a little handout just for them to stay on the street and cut off our hands out. I ain't really tryna flex, I'm just singing with my set. Why they lay me down to rest? Cover me and I'ma shut the fuck up.
Every time I'm with you, girl, you make me Everybody sees it too. Thought our love was true. Now you're leaving my heart out. Left me high and dry. Thought we'd make this thing work, but you didn't try. Feedy on the beat, boy.
Working on my projects, I'm trying to catch a melody. You're blinded by the bling, I'm surrounded by Helen Kellerbys. I conquer false gods, but I don't got no Penelope. Don't work for the Messiah, but adrenochrome game is hella clean. I bust in your crib in the night and it's like snakes. I swipe at your baby carriage like it was a price check. Horrorcore MC, but now I don't like them, cause they just some devil worshipping faggots you spite friends. Yo, Eureka filled up with maggots like you was Stan Lee, except this is my playroom and there was never a plan B. Once I'm done, your body in plastic is how I bag it. My maggots filled to the brim, it's fantastic how we can spill tea. Spill G's, blood on the flow, get them to dance. I'm always wearing the pants, my girl gonna make me a sandwich. I just saw a lesbian chick who was bored and started laughing. Said she had a problem, so I socked her, there was no reaction. Cause her body hit the flow, but she not trying to dance. Only time I'm playing with my pole is when I'm trying to prance. Into some place with some money, I'm trying to rob a man. Can get the job done with no harm though, unlike a copper can. All I'm saying is I got a plan to make it big. Trying to get out of this crib, this little apartment. My AR sparks quick, and kids are retarded. Oh hey, check out my fit, it drips like Arch 06. When I'm already behind you, my gun pressed to your ribs. I eat them with some barbecue sauce after you split. I'm crazy, a little bitch, so please reopen the Psychwards. For me, myself, and I, cause I can't say I don't like gore. I write whores off, cause I want me a wife more. I hate every fucking person in this world, they're a slight boy. I can't tell if they call me an anti-Semite or kike more. This feel like Call of Duty, how I'm setting off spikes. So got 2 more minutes to go, well shit, I got this. Made it out the blue on my own, nobody can stop this. Fat boy, jobless, think he could top this. While I'm laughing from the roof, making plenty deposits. I shocked this mic like my hands were electric. When my Peter in her throat, the girl sound like she dyslexic. The biggest flexes, at any point I can exit. You people degenerates, eating porn with your breakfast. The best shits, I keep it sturdy, I'm like an ex-chick. People never feel like they're worthy until they're stretched thin. Hands to the sky and pray, now that's an investment. Cause we all a bunch of sinners who would need a direction. Gotta keep it humble, I blame God for my success. Can't do everything alone, he'll lift that weight off of your chest, so stay blessed. I know that sounds contradictory and it's principle, but once you understand my every interval. Verse is critical, shit medicinal, shit is therapeutic. Man, I ain't retarded, but the shit I spit go hella stupid. Got myself some dreams, but can't sleep at night, so they're never lucid. I've been shot so many times with arrows, but it's never Cupid. But either way, I'm reaching for the stars. I would recommend these gay rappers learn to spit a bar instead of spitting on a bar. I'm on your mark, ready, set, go. Racing to the finish to win this against these sped hoes. My whole life, all I'd ever do is just get told what to do and where to beat my shit. You gotta break mode. Ain't no mask, ain't no chief for trying to rock a halo. Sometimes the only way people learn is to fucking break bones. bones, lock in like Dave Jones, collect the pesos, unhinged like rapes hoes, she bops on mates hoes, see red like tomatoes, don't fall for the fake gold, don't dive in the case, so it'll leave you a race hole.
Ayo, Hitman.
Got bullet holes in your clothes. I was too bored, so you know. Now it is time to dispose of every carcass I bones. Cut meat and feast on your bones. Your torso's mine to a throne. His balls replacing your nose. Mixed body parts every show. I'll be damned if I let a fetus defeat us from penetrating single mothers who need us to clean his speeches, to lead us from every post and from every single show. I'll say whatever I want, so there's nothing new to expose. I'm sucking a little toes before I bite and then rip them. Say I'm self-hating cause I'm hiking, I dislike Judaism. And I'm so sorry that I'm psyched and don't live life through a prism. And I'm the man to take a stand, not a perpetual victim. I might blow up in your face like I'm a Muslim. Anyone who idolizes Allah, I don't trust them. Christian on a mission, my bishops be blessing ARs. Fully automatic, they charge it to let it spray for all the rappers who be dissing me, don't show up on my radar. Yeah, they got you with a Jedi mind tricks, Darth Vader. If I get one, you won't hate on my bitch, go and say something. They see me standing tits out on buddies and get away from them. Got bullet holes in your clothes. I was too bored, so you know. Now it is time to dispose of every carcass of bones. Cut meat and feast on your bones. Your torso's mine to enthrone. His balls replacing your nose. Makes body parts every show. Welcome to the show where we pistol packer, throw a party in Iran, got a missile cracking, buildings crumbling and itty bitty kids collapsing. Walk around with a bulletproof vest while I'm laughing. Distracts from the fact of the brutality we do, and any rapper who in fact intends to battle me is losing. My impact on culture stacks like saying black in a tone. Well, I'm black in the tone and I'm cracking his bones. I'm a gangster bitch, what's your whore on my dick? Fuck these gangster rap legends, like they dead in a ditch. Degenerates mix and with several heroin sex. A heroin chick who thinks she's so bad it's lit can get hit. Punch a woman, hit a woman, chop a woman up. After all, that's the only way a woman fucks. How come when she dance on the pole, you give a woman bucks? But when my fat ass dance, she'll start to cry and run. Got bullet holes in your clothes. I was too bored, so you know. Now it is time to dispose of every carcass of bones. Cut meat and feast on your bones. Your torso's mine to enthrone. His balls replacing your nose. Makes body parts every show.
I had too many good verses lately. Someone bring me down off the height of the tay beef. Raps like rabies, so maybe if you take my shot, you can be cured from ailing. Your failings rot you from the inside out. You're paling and patiently waiting for the doctor's rating on whether you need me to be operating. But the more I distribute the observating, this complicating. My whole jig was observating. Every move I made had to be obfuscated. If I have any enemies, get up and make it. Fuck, I give you prop, put it up and I'll rate it. Then do everything in my own mind that's jaded to take it away from you. The second success is created. I hold a grudge. If you had never spoken with me, it probably would be safer. But for now, please forgive me.
Got bullet holes on your clothes. I was too bored, so you know. Now it is time to dispose of every carcass of bones. Come eat and feast on your bones. Your torso's mine to enthrone. His balls replacing your nose. Makes body parts every show. Got bullet holes on your clothes. I was too bored, so you know. Now it is time to dispose of every carcass of bones. Come eat and feast on your bones. Your torso's mine to enthrone. His balls replacing your nose. Makes body parts every show.
Good verses. Good verses. Too many good verses.
Yeah, come on. Y'all pussified. Getting ridiculous. Aye. Shit, yeah. Alright, this shit go hard. Come on. Alright, let me show 'em. Yeah. I'm chewing an M&M on my beef is a top of skillet. Nobody left to defend, all my idols turned into villains. Bible warned me of this, but I guess I just didn't feel it. I'm raping the fucking corpse cause I beat it after I kill it. Like, how the fuck you finna overplay a diss track? Every single show become a joke to look at this sack. Shaming little girls off of stages cause they offended you by using words you use every song. It's all Britannia Kendrick. I'm better to invent it, thicker skin than Medusa. Better blueprint that's again it's spinning on like 10 of you. You better know your place in this game, sort of like a tenant. You don't put these rappers on a pedestal, they should be dead to you. Legends end up in heaven, all it takes is a bullet. They human, so don't confuse it, they gon' break when I pull it. So don't bullshit when I push back at the dumb shit you did. Shouldn't bring life into this world, should put a gun to your kid. After you're dead, I'm all fun removing tongues and some ribs. Many people ain't grew my words, don't give a fuck that I did. I'll never regret what I said, my words are cups on the wrist. I'm going nuts, yeah, on this mic like when you bustin' a bitch. Don't see the harm in desecration, I'm just having some fun. The only people I would bow to are the father and son. My heart is locked up down below, give me the gin when it's done. About to blow and I'm not talking about the sound of a gun. Hit them with the venom till they turn into a victim. Rhythm did them in a prison, so do anything but skin in the game. Skin them alive, I'm finna pick them to die. I'm in the middle of a mission wishing to survive like yo. She. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, get in here, man. Let them know what's up.
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
SVR.
Yeah, you know what time it is, gang.
Hey.
Yeah. Listen.
When you rush up the shots, the body with disease. That's where your mental capacity triggers the release. Rather be sober than a drug that I prefer. Giving my hell, clearing check a beach. Got to me to stay true, speak life with ease. So freely, I will tell you how it is, how I please. The view, but I'm expressed, it's okay to disagree. At least respect this, that was the flows naturally. It's not. Since you're going red to end of this Hollywood culture. They round poets to show up to sugarcoat the vulture. These fabricated hypes get you lost in the swing. Like J-Lo, you'll love the constant vein. They tend to grip heat to strike the innocence by preaching as glorification on benefits. They're obsessed with graininess as a guided flame. That's not how you should be taught off in the first place. To operate a persona as the trickster. Endorsing that habit is suspense thriller. It makes you look bad like a broken picture. Better beat it than counterfeiting lender. Play your cards right, don't be the plot twister. Build a legacy that binds every scripture. Consistency key, persistence the treasure. Or more than any measure. The underground rap game we're embracing with honesty and grit. Not for those who motherfuckers don't comprehend the heart of it. Organize development ground to improvise all of the mistakes, because those constructive criticisms will shape the whole graph of you take.
Okay, that's retarded, I'm gonna stop. I got bought a baby, listen flying cause you feel it when I'm ripping every lady who be shaded when they spend the kick. Calling my bitch, I'm higher than 8 of this another man. I knew she was a crowd when I threw the belly spread her legs. Rolls on the off, watch the body fucking drop. If it comes to this in the pork, baby, come and shop. If a bitch is on a period of blood is on my cock, I never take no for an answer, and I'm always on my doctor. Infrared beams explode the heads on this fucking track. If you ain't on my team, I'll be posting lead through your fucking ass. Straight as hang, explain that location, switch back to fucking snap your bitch ass into halves like a dug up twig. Here is fucking crack. Always optimistic cause these bitches are below me. Talking on the net, but we all know the people phony. Ninja hold it down while I answer the heated raw. In the city, bitty brother, big old titty getting clawed. The best in the west, in the east, in the north, and the south. With the vest gun is pressed to your mouth. I'm a latch to be loud while I pounce on your kid, ripping out of his lip from his mouth. I need it like we the motherfuckers posted at your door. Decapitate your fucking dick. We got you screaming like a hoe. Got you bleeding on the floors. We be laughing at the back. Out of skilling all your shit. Chopper flow riders up in tanks, bitch. We the motherfuckers posted at your door. Decapitate your fucking dick. We got you screaming like a hoe. Got you bleeding on the floors. We be laughing at the back. Out of skilling all your shit. Chopper flow riders up in tanks, bitch. Alright, fellers. That's enough from me. Time to pass it to the fastest ninja gamer.
Black ass struggle was born in the flicker. She wanting a lost but on the heartbeat liquor. Sibyl's finds like cracks in the ground that keeps on while make a sound. Only rhythm hearing new bones and they seem to mean more cool tones. Apocxlypticmusic of decay, so I burn down series on a casual day. Blood in my teeth and a grain so clean. Run my name on a wall with surgical scream. Kill 3 whores in a playlist, store hungry trees for an effort for the poor. I see cops and I see prey. Took a selfie from McGlock on Labor Day.
That's too far, you cannot say that.
If I said you went too far, so I'm mailing a box with a beating heart. No words, just teeth and tape, no knuckles and twisted fate. I got bugs in my blood that erase for schemes that don't kill dreams and disfect the seams.
Blah, 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 blah.
My life's like a blade, walks like a glitch. Got love for fire and sing for a twitch.
We the motherfuckers posted at your door. Decapitate your fucking guilt. We got you screaming like a hoe. Got you bleeding on the floors. We be laughing at a bank. Had it stealing on your shit. Shot Buffalo riders up in tanks, bitch. Yeah, yeah. Ay, 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 ay. Ha, yeah, yeah. Listen, huh, yeah. Hating always caught up on my hating always caught up on my last shit, yo. Always caught up on my last shit, like all these poses hating always caught up on my last shit. Pull up, I unload the clip and push you in a casket. Come get put in public places, see me on the news. And it's just get wasted just so I get back at you. Just so I get back at you, just so I get back at you. And it's just get wasted just so I get back at you. Just so I get back at you, just so I get back at you. And it's just get wasted just so I get back at you. Bust a rhyme, let the Glock in my Rari. RP my dog, I'm only talking about Sparky. These kids be playing, don't know way I was really sparked it. Kids inside my basement, this man, but yeah, I'm a dog freak. Shit, man, scorn when I'm breaking into homes of those who come from money and blow them up, watch their heads explode. Blood gets on your woman, she starts screaming. Before I chop her body up, I rape and she starts creaming. But I only spark demons, so we all good, don't gotta worry. Unless you tell the cops, pork chops mixed with the curry on the dots. Since it's aimed at your head, this kinda nerdy. Yeah, yo, bitch looking so nasty, dog, she probably got some herpes. Don't you hurt me in this bitch, cause I'm too worthy in this bitch, yeah. Don't try to hurt me in this bit, yeah. I'm too worthy in it, yeah. All these poses saying always caught up on my last shit. Pull up, I unload the clip and put you in a casket. Come get put in public places, see me on the news. And it's just get wasted just so I get back at you. Just so I get back at you, just so I get back at you. And it's just get wasted just so I get back at you. Just so I get back at you, just so I get back at you. And it's just get wasted just so I get back at you. Those people was innocent, but I got them. Just so I get back at you, yeah. Just so I get back at you, yeah. Yeah. Just so I get back at you. Just so I get back at you, like. Just so I get back at you, Just so I get back at you, for the delay, lay your head down, never trying to catch a fade. He's on my mind every day, he made me feel like a disgrace. He got aired out, yeah, you hate me so much. Why you always in my space, always leave me in the dust. I don't care now, I got a glad that's got a switch. It's on my hip, touch my shit, I'm taking off inside this ship, so it's alright. Thought it was alright, why did we all fight? Might get so electric, lightning do a toe strike. I don't wanna live without you, no way. I'm going crazy cause I got no space. Saying Gemini, I say that's all bullshit. He's a game I like to cry, so quit tryna pull shit. I don't wanna fly away, I don't wanna fly away, I don't wanna fly away, I don't wanna, but I just wanna fly away, I just wanna fly away, I just wanna fly away. I just wanna fly away. I just don't know what to say. Just sorry for the delay. Lay your head down, never trying to catch a fade. He's on my mind every day. He made me feel like a disgrace. He got always leave me in the dust, but I don't care, no. I got a glide that's got a switch, it's on my hip, touch my shit. I'm taking off inside the ship, so it's alright.